I just filmed all this and now I have to redo it because my phone decided to shut off. So that's why my eyes and my brows are done. But let's just get right into the video. Hey beauties, so as you just saw in that clip, yes, I did just film the whole intro and doing my brows and priming my eyes, but I don't know what happened. Like, my phone just shut off completely and restarted. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into today's video because that was just stressful. But anyways, so today we are doing a Q&A. Get ready with me. I asked some questions on, or I asked for some questions on Instagram and on Snapchat, and I got a few in from you guys, and I wanted to do a get ready because you guys actually like those videos that I did in the past, so why not combine the two? We're gonna go ahead and just get right into it because I don't even want to think about my phone dying again, even though it was at 100%. So yeah, we're just gonna be doing our makeup, sit here and sip on our TikTok coffee. Alrighty, so the eyes are primed, brows are done, so let's go ahead and get into the questions. And I don't know really what I'm gonna do for my eye look yet, so it might just be something simple because I don't really feel like putting on a lot of makeup, so we'll see what happens. First question says, what are the easiest ways for you to get him off of your mind? So I'm assuming this would be if you either stop talking to somebody or just break up in general, or disconnect with somebody. Honestly, I feel like the easiest and best way is to just surround yourself with very good energy and just positive people. Also, I'm just taking my bronzer and on a crease brush and just putting it in my crease. So yeah, honestly, like for me, when I went through my heartbreaking breakup, I really just stayed with my friends and family. I'm a really open book, so I like to converse with the people around me. So pretty much everyone that's in my life knows my breakup story or just like my feelings and stuff like that, because I don't like to keep them in. So, and I'm a big talker, so most people know what I'm going through, and I feel like that helps me out a lot, because if someone else can understand my hurt, then I feel like they can help me feel better in any situation. So yeah, just to keep my mind off of it, I just surround myself with good people, my friends and family that I love so much, and I just keep myself busy, because honestly, like, I will always be thinking about it or him, but if I keep myself busy, I just don't really have the time to think about it, or I just have my mind focused on something else. And also, like, being with my friends and family is the first one, like I said, but I also started to work a lot more, or just kept myself busy by learning new things and just picking up new hobbies and stuff like that, because honestly, I feel like that's a great time for you to just start figuring out what you like and what you love and how you can love yourself more. Alrighty, next question. How do you get someone you like to like you? Unfortunately, I'm still single, so I can't really answer this, but I feel like if you really like someone, you should know the reasons why and just talk to them about your feelings. I just feel like if somebody really likes you, then they will obviously show you and just, you know, invest in you. But if you notice that they aren't really like investing in you or don't really want to get there with you, then I would just say move on from that person, because I truly believe that if someone is going to love you or be your soulmate, then they would pretty much do anything and everything to get to you. So I'm not an expert in that, because like I said, I'm still single, so I can't really speak on behalf of that. But to me, I just think that if somebody's gonna like you, they will like you. You can't really force somebody to like you, or else you're not gonna end up happy. And that is the beginning of a toxic relationship. With my Friendcation palette, I'm just gonna take these two shades here and then just put it in my crease, and then I'll just darken it up later. So just with the big fluffy brush. Just run it across my entire eyes again and just kind of blend that out. Alrighty, next question. What was the longest relationship you had and why did it end? So I would say my last relationship was, obviously, because it was my first like real relationship, and like all my past relationships doesn't really count because they were like little high school relationships that we didn't even date for more than a month. So, and I never really loved them, so I don't really count those. But yeah, my last relationship was, and it was a little over 2 years. I think like a month or no, maybe like 2 to 3 months after 2 years. But we did have a breakup in between, so there's that. But honestly, it ended because somebody didn't see me in their future. Obviously I was really heartbroken at the time, but if they felt that we needed to split up, I kind of just respected that decision, because I mean, I'm a strong believer in everything happens for a reason, and you know, if you have to do what you have to do to make yourself happy, then just do it, because I don't want to hold anybody else back, and I also don't want to hold myself back from finding better things in my life. And that kind of goes in with this next question here of what really made you realize to move on. So like I said, like I just kind of respected their decision, and if I was not going to be a part of their future like they didn't see, then I'm just gonna move on, because there's no point of trying to fix something that has already broken. You know, it's just kind of like my heart was so broken and I didn't want anybody else to fix it but myself, because like I said, we already had that breakup in between. After a year of dating, we broke up and we got back together, and things were good, and I thought that, you know, everything was going to be settled and all, but it wasn't. And I think that breakup just kind of showed me that the second time, if it doesn't work out and we're going to break up twice, then it's just never going to work out. Also, I'm going to be taking the darker shade here into my outer corners. So yeah, I just kind of realized, you know what, like if they don't see me in their future and they're telling me this now, what's the point of trying to fix it in a couple of months when somebody feels different and stuff like that? Like I just decided, okay, this is your decision. We're not going to go back on it at all, and I'm just going to move on, because I don't deserve to be hurting, because the first time around was already hard enough, and now I have to do it for a second time for my heart to just shatter again. So I don't need that in my life anymore. And honestly, it's easier said than done, obviously, but I just feel like once you have been hurt so much, it's just not worth it to stay in that hurting stage, because nobody deserves to feel like that, and nobody deserves to be treated like that. So that's pretty much why I moved on. And then this question is just kind of like the same thing. Why didn't it work out with your last ex? Again, he just didn't see me in his future at the time, and honestly, I didn't want to fight back with that, because those are very hurtful words, and if you don't see me in your future, then when will you ever see that if we ever get back together? So that's why I just moved on and just said, you know what, like this wasn't meant to be. If you can say such hurtful things to someone you claim you love, you know, like I wanted to keep everything cool and all after our breakup, but it's just like, it's just a lot harder when someone literally rips your heart out of your chest and you have to be reminded of them. So I feel like that's definitely what helped me move on as well, is just to just cut him out of your life, or cut the person out of your life. Because if you keep them in your life, you're going to be reminded of the things that you guys did in the past, like your good memories and your bad, and then you're going to see them either stay where they are and just never change, or you're gonna see them move on and it's gonna hurt you more. So I definitely think that you have to just cut that person out of your life, because like I said, I tried to not cut them out, because I believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt, and just, you know, understanding that they are good people. But honestly, like, it just got really bad to the point where I could not anymore, because they, like, my ex just kept on trying to contact me or just like rekindle things, and I just really did not need that, because I was already hurt enough and I didn't need to be hurting even more. Now that that's settled, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this beautiful Just a Kiss right onto the lids. That's so pretty. I love this color. Alrighty. What are some things your last relationship taught you? A lot, actually. Like, I believe that my last relationship was actually really good, and I mean when we were together, because it was a long distance relationship and we kind of had our own separate lives, but you know, we still kept each other in the loop. But it's just kind of like, I feel like it definitely taught me that you need to be able to not be so dependent on one another, and I feel like that's why I was able to get over it so fast, because I was not as dependent. I still got to do my own things, and my ex like did not really control a lot of the things I did either. Like, he kind of just let me do whatever, live my life and whatnot, and I kind of let him do the same thing. So I feel like if you are able to just not be so dependent, then you are able to love yourself more and just move on and just live your life. So I think that's what it definitely taught me, and it taught me to be grateful for all of the things that we did have in our relationship, because again, you know, he did treat me really good, but it just didn't work out in the end. And I feel like it also taught me to be very grateful for each other, and just not fight all the time on such little things, because if you continuously fight and continuously, you know, have an argument about the same thing over and over, then it's just not worth it, and it's just gonna lead you to the end of the road. And if you don't want that to happen, then just work things out and just don't be so selfish. How have you been since your last relationship? Honestly, I have been great. Yeah, the first couple of months obviously was very hard, but I really just kept myself busy. Like, I think during that time of the end of the relationship was when I started to go more to like raves and stuff like that. I mean, I would have done it even if we were together or not anyways, but at that time, that's when all of the shows and stuff started happening for me, and I feel like that definitely helped me just keep my mind off of it. And I've been feeling really good because I found this different side of me that I never knew that I had, and I was able to just really connect with a lot of my friends and just family in general, now that I am single, and I feel like I can give more time to people that deserve it. But yeah, honestly, I've never been better. Like, I feel amazing these days, and I know people might think like, oh wow, like you're so cocky because, you know, you aren't heartbroken anymore and all that stuff. But honestly, like, I feel like if you just want to be better, then just do better things. Just stop thinking about the past because it's gone, and you really need to move on from things that are gonna make you sad. And again, I'm not saying I didn't hurt at all. I definitely have. I just have been doing a lot better now. So alrighty, I kind of been talking about this the entire time, but I'm just gonna read the question anyways. What motivates you to be better every day? So again, like I said, I am pretty independent, so I like to keep going. And I feel like I've always been like this. I like to just keep going. I don't like to just sit and just do nothing. I like to be pretty active and just connect with the people that want to connect and just be with the people that want to be, and just stuff like that. Because honestly, like, it's really empowering when you have found your self-love and you want to just flaunt it, because it takes a lot to get to where I am today. It means a lot to me when, like, I have conversations with my friends and they feel like the conversation that we had definitely helped them on their views on their problems and stuff like that, because I never want to see anybody in the place where I was. And of course, everybody's gonna go through a heartbreak, but if I can help just, you know, make you feel better about it, then I feel like that's really motivating to me, to be able to help someone else find their self-love. And I feel like what motivates me even more is just having the support of people that I love and people that has seen me hurting the most. This one's just kind of like a random question, not about my relationship anymore, but what would you do if your lover cheated? Honestly, for me, I would not tolerate that at all. Cheaters can just go. Like, seriously, I will not put up with that, because I mean, really, if they're gonna do it, they will do it again. And if they really loved you, how could they hurt you so much by betraying you like that? So no, we don't deal with cheaters up in here. I've never been cheated on, but I mean, as far as I know, I've never been cheated on. But yeah, I really do not tolerate with that, and I don't think anybody else should tolerate with that, because like I said, if you really love somebody, you would not betray them and hurt them that much, because cheating is not cool. And if you claim to be happy, why are you trying to reach someone else? That's that. I'm taking Nars Radiant Foundation. Okay, next question. What have you been up to since your last relationship? I like this one. So this one kind of is like this other one here. What are some changes that you've made recently that has made you a better person? So these days I've been raving. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, I've just been like hanging out with friends, family, finding new things that I like. I feel like I've just been really focusing on me, not really paying attention to any other people or anyone else, because I feel like if I can't be happy within myself or just have myself, then I should not be involving someone else in it, because I feel like that's what a lot of people struggle with, is not, you know, fighting their own battles, but being in a relationship and then wondering, you know, what's wrong with them and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just kind of doing me and just making sure I'm in check and making sure that I'm okay before involving someone else in my life. I mean, here and there, if you want to talk to somebody, it's okay. It's okay to be friendly to people, but if you don't, like for me, if I don't see it really going anywhere, I just don't really engage in that, because I don't want to be playing anybody. I don't want to lead anybody on, because I would never want that to happen to me. So that's what I've been up to. With the other question, what are some changes that you've made recently that has made you a better person? So I feel like for me, like I said, I've been focusing on me. So I have been working out more. I have been focusing on making myself feel and just look better. It's not like I did it out of, you know, dating my ex or anything like that, or being hurt from my ex. Like, I literally am just doing this all for me, making myself feel better. And yeah, I'm just trying to do things for my future and for myself. yeah, I'm only 21 years old and I still have a lot to figure out about my own life and just to, you know, grow as an individual. So I don't see myself getting into a relationship anytime soon, because I don't really need that right now. Like, I'm really happy with how my life is and how I'm by myself, and I just kind of like have my loved ones to be here to help guide me. I just feel like if I were in a relationship right now, it'd be quite distracting. Just me personally, because I get distracted really easily and I really need to just focus on me. Also, I'm just doing my face now, so I'm just bronzing and then I just put on my powder. I'm gonna go ahead and contour and do blush as well. All right, let's get on to the next question. So this one's actually kind of interesting because somebody asked, if you were to choose between your significant other or your best friend, which one would you choose and what would you do? Honestly, to me, I feel like, you know, my family is very important to me, and you know, my friends are very important to me as well, because I am close enough to my friends where they're basically my sisters and my family as well. So if it had come down to that, I feel like I would choose my family if it's just like my boyfriend, so, or my best friend. I would choose my best friend because if my significant other will not you know, put their differences aside, and my best friend, for those reasons, or just like not getting along, then unfortunately I have to say goodbye to my boyfriend, because my family is everything for you. You know, like if you're just dating, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna end up together. And if you choose your significant other over your best friend and you end up breaking up, then you want to run to somebody about your problems. Well, that best friend is not going to be there for you anymore, because you know, you already put them through hurt. So why would why would they want to help you anymore? And I just feel like, you know, my best friend was there for me when my significant other couldn't be there for me because they were the ones hurting me and stuff like that, or they just like, you know, I don't know. I just don't think that your significant other, unless you were married and you are now family, I don't think that you should choose them over the people that has been there for you your entire life, and the people that will still be there for you even when you are hurting. All right. And this is gonna be the last question for today. This one says, will you ever get back with an ex? Honestly, I've been there. I got back with my last ex, and you know, we dated for a year after getting back together and it still didn't work out. So as of right now, no, I would not go back with the second chances or anything like that, because like I said, if it didn't work out the first time, it won't ever work out again. Because I truly believe that if someone is gonna love you, they will love you to the fullest, and they would never ever want to lose you and never put themselves and you in that position to walk away from one another. So no, I would not get back with an ex. It's not worth the hurt, it's not worth my time, and it's not worth their time either. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. So delicious. Yeah, and also like, it's just, it doesn't make sense to even break up in the first place, you know? Like, your ex is for a reason. It didn't work out for a reason, so why would you want to try to make it work out even after the first time. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna want to give them a second chance, sure, why not? You know, been there. But after that, it's just doesn't make any sense. And I feel like if you went through like my situation, you would definitely understand why I wouldn't go back, because like there was really, really hurtful things said to me that I would never be able to look past. So that's why I would not go back, even no matter how much they think that they can change or they think that they will do for a relationship. I just know it's not gonna happen. So what's the point of even trying to see if it will? Like, that's the biggest thing, you know? Like, it's easier said than done that they will be better. And also, they're not even 100% sure that it's gonna happen, that they are gonna be better, you know? It's just, you know, maybe I can change, or I will try to change for you. You know, if they were gonna try to change, they would have done that when you were together. They would have tried to be the better when you were together, not after they lost you or after they realized how much they wanted you / needed you in their life. So that's how I see that. And then for lipstick, going in with MAC Velvet Teddy, just lightly, because I don't really feel like wearing lipstick. Most of the times I don't. So yeah, I'm just gonna tap it in just to bring some color back into my lips. Alrighty guys, that completes the video for today. I know it was a really long one, but if you made it through this far, please like and subscribe, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.